Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to the Indiana State Police Roadshow. I'm your host, First Sergeant Rich Myers with the Indiana State Police Public Information Office. I want to thank the Indiana State Police Alliance and Cops for Kids for their continued support of the Indiana State Police Roadshow. I want to thank Tom Trial for putting us on YouTube each and every week, and he's behind the camera, never to be seen ever, ever, ever. I want to thank Captain Dave Bursten for being here. Captain, thank you for coming in. We appreciate you being here.
Rich, thanks a lot. I'm happy to be here, especially to talk about the Church Brothers Car Show.
Exactly. We want to get that out, and it's a very fine event coming up. Bob GETCHELL from Church Brothers Collision Repair, Operations Manager. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate what you do for the Indiana State Police, and we're going to get right into this and talk about it. So, Dave, you've got the floor. Tell us about what's coming up here.
Well, we've got this will be the fourth or third. I've lost track. Third. Because there's so much fun, it seems like there should have been 10.
Third.
So this will be the third annual Church Brothers Car Show. It was originally started. Now, I'm going to steal all the things you're going to say, Bob. I'm going to say, well, why am I here? Dave, please talk
take
about
the floor.
all the stuff.
That's fantastic.
But the first car show was that you start out with was a grand success and benefited a military organization. Mm-hmm. And then in the second year, when you decided to do it, you were looking for another organization to benefit. And we talked about the Gary Dudley Scholarship Foundation. And Gary Dudley was a close personal friend of mine, a best man at my wedding, and was a member of the state police and was killed while doing a benefit bicycle ride for concerns of police survivors. But with that tragedy, good things came forth because his wife, Carolyn Dudley, started a foundation that would benefit children of fallen officers, whether they were city, county, state, or federal. They just had to have their law enforcement connection in the state of Indiana. And if they had lost their parent as a result of being killed in the line of duty, then they get certain benefits where they can go to a state-sponsored school for their tuition is covered, but a lot of expenses aren't covered. And if it's not a state school, well, then it's not, things aren't covered at all. So her foundation helps these children achieve their higher education goals. And the second year of the Church Brothers Car Show, did the fundraising, and if memory serves me, Bob, it was $11,000 that was raised.
Yes, amazing.
And on the second show, and then in the last year was $13,000.
Right,
$13,000 for, and now we're hoping to meet or exceed.
We hope to better that this year, if at all possible. We really hope to better that. So
we've been blessed with good weather. We have to continue that. Lord, please help us with,
yes, indeed.
With gorgeous weather.
Some prayers are welcome. So.
Well, let's talk about a date, Saturday, June the 4th.
Yes.
And is this a rain or shine event, or what do you do, gentlemen?
There's actually a rain date for the following day, June the 5th.
Okay.
But, we shall not talk about that.
Exactly.
We hope to have a good show on Saturday.
And this is going to be a 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on-site registration. Can you pre-register?
You can. There's actually a little benefit for pre-registering. You get a free T-shirt. Kind of eliminates a little bit of the standing in line.
Right.
We've got it down to kind of a science as far as the registration, but it wouldn't hurt to pre-register. Free T-shirt, and they've actually become a little bit of a collector's item.
Yeah.
So
$20 per vehicle. That's open class. It must be on site by 11 a.m. to be judged. So anybody after 11 a.m.
They can still show up. They just will not be judged. But, feel free. It's a fun show as much as anything. So.
Well, they'll be judged for being late.
They'll be judged.
But,
but
they won't be, their car will be judged.
Ridiculed and cars will be keyed, right?
Yeah, right. No, we don't talk about rain, nor do we talk about keying cars.
Right.
10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's going to be the show. Will the prizes and awards be handed out at the end of the show, I'm assuming?
They will. It'll be a top 40. For some of the prizes, there'll be DJ's choice. I'm reading here because I can't remember all
I
of
saw
them.
that. It's best Ford, GM, or Mopar, 1981 to present. Now, I'm not a car show enthusiast. This will be the first one. What a 1981?
Well, pre-1981, cars are somewhat classified into antiques and classics, etc. The car industry, to a certain degree, kind of died after 1981 until recently, and I think the Chargers, Mustangs, and Challengers that might be unmarked vehicles are a good example of the modern muscle.
Okay.
So we had thought about cutting it off to pre-1981, but there's a lot of late model cars out there that are just fantastic. So,
and we see the best Ford, GM, and Mopar pre-1981. Best engine, is that best engine power, best engine how it looks in the car?
That's kind of a subjective category. It really has to do with the wow factor or how well put together it appears to be.
Okay.
Just
your chrome headers, your
chrome headers, and a lot of ingenuity goes into the power plants on these things.
Okay.
So.
Are
Best
you able
paint?
to fry your eggs on the engine?
Some of them you will be able to.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Best paint, obviously, that's best paint job, and that can be how slick it looks, I'm sure.
Yeah, or how creative,
Right.
different colors, etc. The judges have a really difficult task because we expected some good cars. The caliber of cars that showed up was beyond our wildest expectations. So,
Best interior, and that could be original or
restored or modified, and they get very creative. There's a whole lot of choices there.
best foreign. Is that all around best foreign car, or
Yes, all around best foreign, and I think last year we had kind of an unexpected. We had a VW pickup truck that the fellow wasn't going to bring until the last moment. It showed up and it just wowed everybody. So feel free.
so VW makes a pickup truck, or he customized?
No, they
it?
actually. This is from the I believe the late '50s, and they actually make a fold-down side pickup truck. And it was like I said, you see everything from Duesenbergs to muscle cars to late model cars. So
Wow.
pretty interesting selection.
Best modified rat rod. Is that new this year, or did you have that last year?
We might have we actually did have that last year, and a rat rod, for those who don't know, is probably not the neatest looking thing.
Yeah.
They have what we call patina, what some folks call rust. But
that's my car.
yeah.
I had no idea what a rat rod was until I done a VIN check on my neighbors, and you're exactly right. It's kind of
and they're put together really out of nothing. And the more that you use your imagination to gather parts together and put together something that's unique and unusual, the better. That qualifies it as a rat rod.
sounds good.
It's better than saying best piece of junk.
Well, yeah, it's kind of a category.
And that was Captain Dave Burfus that said that. For all you guys that are going to come after him in your rat rods.
Yep.
DJ's choice. So who's your DJ?
Oh my goodness!
It's Donna.
It is Donna.
Donna. She does a wide array of music, but really specializes in 50s and 60s.
Okay.
And was just a delight to have last year. Sets up her I call it a wagon.
Yeah.
Her DJ wagon, and virtually any song you ask her,
She's got it.
She has it.
Then that's one of the things too for the car show is that's the theme running in the background all the time is the music. This is actually a very fun show, and I've been to a lot of car shows, and this one is a lot of fun. We're behind the scenes kind of participating in the organization of the car show, but around noon I get a chance to get out and actually look at the cars.
So she actually gets to choose her choice, though, what she likes.
Yeah, then she picks what is her favorite, and it's totally her favorite, whatever wows her.
And then the top 40, what's that? Is that top 40 cars going to get an award?
Correct, and I think we've had last year, because of imminent rain, I think we had 130 cars show up, less than the first year, but there are so many cars to choose from. I think we had a top 20 originally, and that just didn't quite cut it for all the effort that everybody put into it. And so it's top 40 picks for your car. So if you come and it presents well, you'll probably walk away with a really nice plaque and or trophy. So.
And I see also you got to get to meet Big Joe Stasiak from The Fan.
Yes. Indeed.
Donald Davison.
Oh, man.
The Encyclopedia of the Indianapolis 500.
Exactly.
Well, and what he does, what he's been privileged to do over the years is he keeps track of everything that's ever happened at the 500, and to listen to him talk about it, it's just incredible, and that's going on the entire time of the show.
And then J.D. Cannon from 97.1 is going to be there.
Absolutely.
Longtime guy on the DJ side. So, do you ever have any trouble getting guys to talk about their cars?
Never had that problem.
And it's amazing because you're going to have people that just show up and never been to one, myself, and they can tell you all about what they've done to them. A lot of times they have photographs from the time they brought it home as a rust bucket and what they've got today, don't they?
Absolutely. And you have to admire the skill, dedication, patience that it takes. Cubic dollars and a couple of platinum cards, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But more, blood, sweat, and tears in building these cars.
Yeah, and they're going to be, it's kind of like their baby doll. This is what they take care of.
It is. Try not to lean on the cars.
It's kind of like being at an outdoor museum. Don't touch.
Yeah.
And being outdoors, there are so many other things. It's really family oriented. Yep. So you bring the kids. With the connection that we've had from the state police has had a big part of each show from the first, second, and the third. And we have a great display of law enforcement equipment. We'll have our bomb squad out there. We will have our motorcycle patrol. We'll have our high-performance vehicles. We have the Mustang and the Challenger. There's only one unmarked Challenger in the fleet, so this is your opportunity to see that one up close.
Take a photo so it doesn't come up behind you real quick.
Yes, yeah.
It's and for people that are watching and listening to the show that are my age and older, it looks just like the Vanishing Point Challenger.
Yes.
So,
there's a connection.
And if you don't know what that means, you have to look that up on Google. Then we'll have also there'll be food also available as well. So.
Yeah, food is a good thing. Food and cars and the smell of the barbecue and the music playing. I mean, it's a whole atmosphere thing.
Well, again, you're listening to the Indiana State Police Roadshow, brought to you by the Indiana State Police Alliance, Cops for Kids, and we're talking about the upcoming Gary Dudley Church Brothers Collision Car Show, Saturday, June 4th. Rain date of Sunday, June the 5th, but that's not going to happen. This will obviously take place. And we also want to mention some proud partners that's going to be involved with this. The Pacers, Indiana Fever, Butler University, Indy 11, Indy Fuel, and the Indianapolis Indians are also going to be involved with this. So there's a lot of people. And I can see off this website here with the flyer that you've got. This is a family atmosphere. You got people just camp out and perch there and sit, and they'll be glad to show you anything that you want to look at.
Absolutely. And you know what was neat the first couple of years we did it, the east side is building back up again, and it's really good to see the Shadeland. The first year we had it, there was a lot of construction. Thankfully that was completed by last year. But what you see is a lot of kids and people in the community that wander by and may not have been aware of it, and wander by, and suddenly they see what the adults do with their spare time. And like you said, everybody wants to talk about their cars, and it's a great meeting for the folks in the community too.
Dave, if I understand right, also I think Trooper Duke
Duke will be out there. That's
sponsored by the Church Brothers.
Yeah, Church Brothers graciously sponsored Trooper Duke, and anybody that goes to a Pacers game has probably seen Trooper Duke out there a few times. He will be there. We expect.
Explain who that is.
No, Trooper Duke is he's real. He's not a robot car. Right. He's a real car. He's a real talking car with a dog driving it. And he will come up and he talks about safety for kids. He's interactive. You can talk to him. He'll talk back. He drives around as long as his battery is charged.
Yes. Yeah.
And usually lasts the day. And we'll also have Trooper Teddy there. Trooper Teddy is our mascot, and he is a big teddy bear.
There's a lot of hugs coming from
lots of hugs.
Trooper Teddy is very big on hugs. Well, we got a minute left. Dave, go through this one more time. Date, time, what time you want to show up, and what can you expect?
Saturday, June 4th, gates open at 7 o'clock in the morning, as I recall.
They do indeed.
Your address?
The address is roughly 700 North Shadeland. 700 North Shadeland off the east side. When you're going to want to get off at the Shadeland exit off I-70 and just turn south, and you'll drive right up to it. Great big sign. You can't miss the Church Brothers sign. Information on the web. You can go to the State Police website, and we have a banner up for it right now. Just Google State Police. You'll see that banner. You click on that. It'll drive you to the Church Brothers website and give you all the information that you need.
No rain date. We will be having it on Saturday.
Absolutely, yes.
And pre-registration, church-brothers.com.
Great.
for any information on the show.
Bob, thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
Dave,
Thank
thanks
you
for
for
coming
having
in.
me.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing you on Saturday, June the 4th. Be there. We want to appreciate these two gentlemen coming in and talking about the road show. This has been the Indiana State Police Roadshow. Roadshow is out.